move over peace. This morning we want war. Ready for war. Our battleground is the not-so-lethal paintball field. Paintball is the newest sport to hit Hyderabad. If you're one of those who goes around in circles looking for thrill, chances are here you'll find it. Oh, same team. Paintball in Hyderabad is the brainchild of 24-year-old Niranjan, who belongs to the new breed of entrepreneurs who were kicked by the idea of combining some serious masti with making lots of moolah. It all started when he began playing the game in Sydney.
I saw this movie, there's this Sarah Jessica Parker movie, Failure to Launch. Okay. And I saw paintballing in that movie. I was like, I definitely want to give it a try.
What Niranjan needed though was a business partner, and in his childhood buddy Sumit he found just that. Paintball is simple. For a game of 3 rounds that last about 7 minutes each, every member is given about 50 pellets. The objective is to manage your way to the other team's goalpost, capture their flag and bring it back. The black team for now is doing that job perfectly. I learned that this is the kind of stuff that really gets people going. Young guys want to have a ball as they make money, and that's probably why a lot of young guys are doing very interesting things in this city. As I played the game a few shots later, I realized paintball is an $800 million industry that even has a World Cup every year. And for me, just knowing that someone could actually find a middle path between passion and profession was enough to make me feel like I was in a very, very happy place.
She's a little flower bud just waiting to blossom, become a beautiful flower. He, of course, is the gardener who's making it all happen. Okay, really, enough of these corny metaphors. Point is, we're at the Sports Authority of Andhra Pradesh. We're about to meet Saina and Pulela, the flower and the gardener. आपने साइना को देखा है? वो बैडमिंटन खेलती है. साइना को देखा है? साइना.
Now, even before I meet the precious flower, I was already in love. And that first meeting bowled me over.
How old are you?
17.
Now, let me tell you what went behind meeting Saina. Before this meeting happened, lots had happened already. I'd met some upcoming stars. I'd been watching these guys play for a while, but now it was time for my love story to get started.
But first, let's get the ball rolling and meet the man who's responsible for putting India on the world map as far as badminton is concerned. Meet Pulela Gopichand.
Pulela Gopichand is now 33 years old and is coaching the future badminton stars of India. He's one of the only 2 Indians to have ever won the All England Open Badminton Championship. I know what you think. Young sports star doing well, he must have made some serious money endorsing products, right? Well, there you're wrong.
You obviously did the one thing that one would think most sports people would not do. You said no to a cola. How did that happen?
Well, personally, I don't drink myself, and I wouldn't want somebody else to drink an aerated drink because of me.
Anyway, turns out the future of badminton is in good hands, and it's that future I was interested in.
And of course, there's a student of yours who managed to actually become quite big herself, Saina. I've heard lots about her.
Yeah, stay off.
Anyway, so that's how I met Saina. The sweet, adorable 17-year-old Saina Nehwal, who's made quite a name for herself by becoming the first ever Indian woman to have won the Philippines Open in 2006. Alright, our game date had begun by me asking her for a game, and she accepted. That done, Saina and I were set for our little game. Now, the whole point of going out on a date is really to get to know each other, right?
What's it like being, a celebrity at such a young age?
I feel so good. I feel happy actually. I never thought I would win matches at such a young age.
The thing about Saina is that she's really focused. She hardly finds any time to go out, doesn't attend school or college really because she doesn't have the time for it.
I want to win Olympic gold. Any year, maybe 2008, 2012.
While she explained to me how it is to handle stardom at such a young age, my mind was working on an overdrive trying to figure the right way of saying what I was about to say.
Saina, I have to ask you something. Will you go out with me on a date?
Actually, no, because I'm really busy. I'm going to Thailand and Philippine Open and I really need to work a lot.
Okay, I have to say, out of all the rejections, this reason was a first. In any case, I had taken a beating not only in the dating game, but Saina was also showing no mercy on the court. She had me huffing and puffing and panting in no time.
Oh, okay, by the way, we've moved from that place to ISD. My game has, of course, still not improved.
The Indian Indian School of Business may just be 5 years old, but it's the place where everyone wants to be in for obvious reasons.
You know, the first thing that hit my head when I got into ISB is, an incredible sense of awe. In my class, I have a guy who's been a rocket scientist with ISRO. I have a guy who has 2 patents with Sun Microsystems. I have a doctor who's moved into insurance. I have a guy who's running his own company.
It's a place where people who are really doing well for themselves come to do even better and learn tricks to be really, really smart.
If you're smart, you can actually somehow tell a girl that her arms are stinking, her underarms are stinking without offending her. How do you do that?
Care for a swim?
Out with your wife, you see a hot, pretty girl passing by. You look, your wife notices you. What do you say?
Then I tell her, I know why I married you.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Remember what I told you about the new Hyderabad? That a lot of the new Hyderabad is thanks to people who are really not from the city. And ISB is full of those.
Well, actually, my wife kicked me out. So that's the reason why I came to ISB.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you the ISB Radio 101 course. Big smile, and you talk about diminishing returns and how people need to keep listening to you because that's the opportunity cost.
This is the point where Paras exited the studio. Door shut.
Coming up, put on your dancing shoes, all for a good cause, and of course. And music, anyone?